Listen to me, your ad creative is extremely critical, but the way you make those ad visuals matter a lot. So everything starts with an idea. If that is bad, or if you are articulating in the wrong way, your team or even you are not going to create that compelling ad, period. So when it comes to coming up with that idea, usually you'll need to go and get inspired. And here's the problem. The biggest mistake that e-com owners do is that they copy a lot and exactly the same ads that their competitors are doing. So to understand this better, I'm gonna explain how this process looks like. So this is how the process looks like. First of all, they ask themselves, how do I come up with an idea? Okay, so the easiest way is to go to Ads Manager and look what kind of ads my competitors are doing. And nothing wrong so far here. You could go and look what your competitors are doing. But the biggest mistake here is that they are not utilizing this tool at the best efficiency. So what do I mean by that? So let's say that I'm selling jewelry and one of my competitors that is coming up right now in my mind is Jackson. So I'm gonna go to their ads, right? And then I will take a look, okay, these are the ads that we're running, and I know that this brand, they have some traction, they've got like over 300,000 followers, so they're doing pretty good in terms of sales and the revenue in this marketplace. So let's go and let's scroll down. Let's say that this is an ad that I wanna like take a look at and see what they've done. So let's first of all play this ad, and then I'm gonna tell you what is wrong here.
Yo, stop what you're doing. Jackson just dropped their best-selling chain, the Gold Cuban 5mm. It's made in Italy, it doesn't tarnish, and it is available right now, so head to jackson.com.
So just looking at this ad, what is going to happen is that if you are modeling exactly this kind of ad, in most of the cases, it's not going to work for your brand, because there are multiple things in place here that play a huge role. First of all, this brand has been in the marketplace for a long period of time, and the time matters a lot. Now they are kind of in top of their customers' mind. When someone is looking for this type of jewelry, they will have a few ideas or a few brands in their mind, and one of them is going to be Jackson, because they've been on the marketplace for a longer period of time than you. So if your business is pretty new and it doesn't have much traction, most of the time this ad is not going to perform as well as it's working for their ad account. So let's take a look at some other ads and you'll understand what I'm talking about with.
Yo, check this out. Jackson has all new men's styles under $100. You get chains, pendants, rings, bracelets, all for under $100 at jackson.com.
Like you could see that in this ad there is not so much persuasion. This person is just talking about it like you could get some chains, like pendants, rings, and like some jewelry for under $100. If you think about this, there are tons of brands out there that they sell chains, pendants, rings for under $100. So you know, I could go literally like to Google and write something like jewelry for men under $100. Boom. And right here, I could find like jewelry for under $100. So there is no such problem like not finding these types of products. There are tons and tons of them out there. But for them, this type of ad is going to work. Why? Because they have, first of all, a lot of traction, they have a lot of third-party validation, meaning is that they've been featured in magazines like GQ, Forbes, Men's Journal. They have over 20,000 plus 5-star reviews. This is a lot of social proof, and this is increasing a lot the conversion rate. So even if your ads are not so persuasive in terms of like visuals, but you've got tons and tons of authority on the marketplace, your ads still can work very well. These ad creatives do not solve a particular problem on the marketplace. They just look quite cool, and that is enough for that brand. But if your business is new, where it's been around for 1 year, that is not going to be enough. And you're going to find yourself in a position where it's difficult to convince people to buy from you, because at the end of the day, you are targeting kind of the same audience if you are selling similar products, right? And a person who've seen, let's say, Jackson for a longer period of time, they're gonna be more likely to go and convert at their website than seeing your ads. So the conclusion here is that if your product is not revolutionary, meaning is that you are selling quite similar products like your competitors, and if you are pretty new in the marketplace, what you need to do instead is to create better ad creatives that solve a specific problem on the marketplace. Now, why problem-focused ads are much more powerful? Because problems grab people's attention, and you cannot get the money if you cannot get their attention. First, you get their attention, then their time, and then their money. I want you to think about a situation in your life when you were looking for a specific product that is solving your specific problem. And aren't you going to be more likely if you're, let's say, on Facebook or Instagram or any like social media platforms, and there is an ad that pops up and it talks directly to your problem and it shows you exactly how to solve that? Aren't you gonna be more likely to click on that ad and learn more than just seeing an ad with a white background, where an ad that says, you know, we've got like this and these products and they just look cool, and then you kind of end with call to action like you need this? In most of the cases, you will feel that the first ad creative resonates much more with your needs, so you're gonna be more likely to buy from that brand. Now, what can you do instead? Now, you could still use the ads library and look at your biggest competitors, but instead of copying frame by frame of their videos or their images, just look at some elements and some of like language that they are using, so you could borrow those things and get inspired from. For example, one thing that I liked at this particular video is how they started their hook. So right here, it kind of catches your attention. So you could do something like that. But again, do not like just copy the entire video. But the ideal scenario here is actually looking at brands that have a couple tens of thousands of followers, or maybe 100,000 subscribers on their Instagram or on their Facebook page, because those brands will resonate, their ads will resonate much more with what you're doing. Of course, this tip will be perfect for businesses that have kind of the same level on the marketplace and is in the same range. This is how to approach correctly creating and modeling ads from your competitors. Now, if you found this video valuable and you wanna work with me closer and get more insights from me, click on the link below to book a discovery session with me to see if you qualify. And I'm gonna be upfront, if you've never run ads before, I will be able to help you because I work only with brands that have some traction. So if you qualify for that, I look forward to talking with you. Until then, I will talk to you soon.